Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go take some photos. Not for anything in particular other than this bag. I've been given this bag by K&F Concept. They make a lot of equipment for cameras and photographers. And I'm really excited because I haven't had a bag like this ever. I just used a normal backpack to carry all of my camera stuff. I had film cameras lying on top of Sony's, rolls of film in between, SD cards, the lot. I mean, I may do. However, I didn't realize how much better having one of these actually makes it, especially when you're going on long photo shoots. So the plan today is to go over to Liam's area and check out some cool spots at Swinburne and yeah, really put this bag to some good use. So you'd be surprised, the first time in a while, I actually don't have a plan for what we're gonna do. I was tossing up maybe just going like to Swinburne and getting some random shots there. I don't necessarily want to get shots of just the bag. It can be whatever.
Oh, so you're trying to get photos of the bag.
It could be anything, bro. We could just go shooting wherever. This area reminds me of when I first started studying here. I was doing a course called Uni-Link. So because I got such a bad grade at school, Swinburne offers those students an opportunity to get into the actual university if they pass all of their units. So I was studying in all of these shitty buildings over here for a year. Can't say it was the proudest time of my life, but we made it. It's fucking dead here, man. No one's here because it's uni break right now.
And it's a Saturday.
Yeah, and it's a Saturday, true. Which is good for us. We can kind of just go and explore, suss out some places. Maybe the library's still open and stuff. See what we can make do at Swinburne.
I reckon we could get a shot of like you walking with the camera bag, just sort of candid style. When you're shooting a product, you don't want the background to be too hectic because otherwise it's just gonna get lost in the photo. So we've got super simple background here. We use the corner to like create some perspective, shooting on the 24-70 so we can get some variable different shots.
Nice photos for the first location. I know for sure that there's some other really cool, colorful stuff around here, so let's keep exploring. Just took some quick snaps over at that brick wall. I was facing this way and I saw this orange little thing there. I mean, it's probably not big enough to play around with, but anything orange could work really well because the logo on the bag is orange.
True.
So maybe you could play around with a bit of color. We got access, baby! Oh, that's sick. What if I was to stand there with the bag? Am I tall enough? Oh, God. That was shit. I got excited for a second. I mean, we came up here hoping that these light holes would be pretty cool, but they've got metal and wire on them, so it just looks ugly. I think maybe an angle from down below with the building above could look cool. All right, so back down on the ground now. We're gonna try and get like a levitating shot of the bag, but with the background being this huge building, try and get something a little bit creative in the air. So we'll take everything out of the bag and then I'll start fucking throwing her up.
If you can try and have the bag somewhat like facing the camera and upright.
Like that?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm a natural. Okay, so we were picturing an idea and based on the first photos, I mean, I know it's not good to give up straight away, but we can find some better stuff.
You can probably hear there's like a crow in the background. It's just sitting up there. I tried to take a photo of it. I just pointed the camera. Have a look at the shot. Ready? So this is a shot, right? Wait till I zoom it in.
Yeah, what? You caught it mid-score. It's like, Margarete! Margarete!
How fucking...
Why don't we just use that for the fucking photo?
Yeah.
K&F Concept.
Crow edition.
Yeah, so far, like what we've tried, I think the best thing was your ideas. Nah, just something clean and simple. I'm starting to picture like a nice form of advertising for the brand with like the logo above and just some clean vector art below. just taking some photos over at that little like orange pillar, but it was so thin that like we couldn't really actually do anything with it, which was, I mean, I tried to get some like close-up photography stuff of the logo because they're complementing colors, and we walked down here and fucking perfect. We've got an orange wall. It's kind of abstract with the lines going through it. I mean, this is a good location to have a little bit of a play around. I'm happy. I reckon
just a shot of you like holding out the bag like that could be sick.
Yeah, it's nice as. I'll be able to work with that for sure. Sweet. We did it. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with those. It's going to be clean. It's going to be simple. It's going to be nice to have a little bit of branding. There's a little bit of room up the top, but once I vectorize it, I can play around with the width and the height of the background, and you know, the subject will be vectored anyways. So really happy with how this shoot has gone, to be honest. I didn't expect to find this kind of location here. We'll go home and start turning it into some artwork. So first things first, we jumped into Adobe Lightroom to edit the photos. I used the boys presets, you can find the link in the description. They really helped out with getting some clean skin tones and just playing around with the lighting and that kind of stuff. We did actually appear to get some decent photos. Some of them weren't so good, if I'm honest, but that's okay. It was a part of the process, just trying to come up with creative ideas, test them out. If it doesn't work, then we kind of fell back on some more simplistic, minimal and clean photography shots, which I think worked out a lot better in the end. After I'd finished editing all of my photos, I then decided to choose one. It was a tough choice between this one and this one. Now, I chose the cleaner one because I didn't want to have to vectorize all of the bricks in the background. I felt like there was a bit more negative space to add some logos or some form of typography afterwards. So I then started to vectorize it, and it took me about 5 hours all up, starting from the bottom and working my way up. I found that there were a lot of areas that needed a lot of attention, such as the buckles and a lot of the intricate stretchy parts of the bag. They were wrapping in and around, and I needed to apply a little bit more detail to those areas as opposed to some more larger areas, such as like the face of the bag or some areas on my t-shirt, or even like some of the side of my cheek and that kind of stuff. So when it comes to vector art, it's really important, I find, with the style that I'm currently executing quite often, is to be able to understand and identify when and where to use smaller shapes and larger shapes. And if you can do this correctly, you will, well, I've found that the vector art comes out a lot cleaner. It's quite obvious when people use too much detail, when they can really get away with using bigger shapes, and not having that variety can make it all a little bit too consistent and not as cohesive as it could potentially be. So after 5 hours, I was left with quite a decent looking vector art. I also realized halfway through how big my fucking schnoz is, but that's some old news anyways. I then put the K&F Concept logo at the top, which I think looks really clean, and at the end of the day, it turned out to be quite a nice piece of marketing material for their brand. It is definitely leaning more towards an artistic side as opposed to a marketing side, but it's definitely an interesting step because I feel like a lot of brands should reach out to artists more often to put the artist's own personal twist on their brand or their product or whatever they're trying to sell. Overall, the shoot was great. Thanks to Liam for coming out and helping me shoot it. I know it wasn't the most exciting shoot to be on, but it was a lot of fun trying to figure out interesting and creative ways to portray this product. And also a big thank you to K&F Concept for giving me this bag. It really has been an awesome product to use because, as I said earlier in the video, I was using a really shit bag to carry all of my camera equipment. This one, it has different segments for all of my equipment, and not only that, it's comfortable, it's sturdy, it's super functional, so it really helps out with a lot of the long photo shoots that we go on. If you are interested in having a look at K&F Concept's product range, then you can head down to the description. There is a link there and also a 10% coupon code. But yeah, thank you to K&F Concept because the bag has definitely helped me out. I can't wait to actually travel with it and take it on heaps of future adventures. If you've made it this far, then thank you very much. I do appreciate all of the support that you guys are constantly giving me. If you want to join our Discord, join the graphic design community, then I'll leave a link in the description below. You can also head
over to my website where I'm selling a lot of products and a lot of artwork. And other than that, I mean, I guess I'll see you in the next video whenever I fucking make it. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun making this, and I look forward to providing you guys with more content. So hopefully you guys are staying safe with all the chaos going around in the world right now. We're actually back in lockdown. It's our 5th lockdown, so no one's really surprised anymore. But yeah, I hope you, your family, and your friends are all safe. And yeah, I guess I will see you in the next one.